Good day, everyone. Good day, Sir Tabes. My name is Alfred Fiestada from Block MM301, and today I will be discussing my assignment for Module 9, which is all about flowchart. So we were tasked to create a flowchart of a student going to the library to study for his or her exam. So without further ado, let's get started. So first up, I will be discussing the symbols that I've used and what it represents in my flowchart. So first up is oval. It represents the start or end. Meanwhile, rectangle, it represents an action or process. Diamond represents decision. And lastly, arrow is the connector of all symbols. So let us now get started to the flowchart that I've created. So first up is start. So the first action after starting this that I must do is pack all the things needed for the study session, such as pen, highlighter, textbook, correction tape, laptop, and charger. So personally, these are the things that I need in order to maintain my study session. So all these things I will use while studying for my exam. So next up is asking myself, is everything packed? So in this scenario that not everything is packed and there is something missing, the next action that I will do is pack the missing things that are needed for the study session. So this is important for me because I do not want to come back to the location just to retrieve the missing thing that I forgotten to pack. So after that, I will ask myself again, is everything packed? So when we arrive at the scenario where everything is packed already, the next action that I will do is travel to the library. So there are different modes in traveling to the library, such as commuting or walking. So personally, I will walk to the library when I am in school since it is just near and it is easy to locate. The next action that I will do is arriving at the library. So after arriving at the library, I will ask myself, is there a free space to study? So as you can see in my slide or in my flowchart, I've created two different scenarios. So first up is when there is already a free space to study at the library, and the second part if there is none. So I will first discuss the scenario wherein there is no free space to study at the library. The next action that I will take is travel to the nearest coffee shop. So coffee shops are attract most students because it has nice ambience and um, it is a great environment to study because you can order food while studying. So I will ask again, is there a free space to study in this coffee shop? So if there is none, I will look for another coffee shop until I arrive at the scenario where there is a free space to study in this coffee shop. So after that, I will order food or beverages. So after ordering food or beverages, it is a requirement to order food or beverages whenever you're studying in a coffee shop because it is a business and businesses required for customers to order. So the next thing that I will do after ordering is to head over to the spot and sit. So the next scenario is when there is a free space to study at the library. So after finding out that there is a free space to study at the library, I will head over to the spot and sit. So as you can see, these two different scenarios, after arriving at this situation where there is a free space to study, whether it is in the nearest coffee shop or it is in the library, the action that I will that connects the two of scenarios is heading over to the free spot and sit. So the next action that I will do is unpack all the things needed for the study session, such as opening my laptop, opening my textbook, unpacking my highlighter, my pen, and such. The next action that I will do is study for hours. So personally, I study for about an hour or 2 hours. It depends on the situation. Like on the day, if there is a two exams, it will take longer for me to study. So in the case if there is only one exam, 1 hour is enough for me to study. So after that, I will leave the establishment, whether it is the library or the nearest coffee shop. And next up is I will travel back home. So this traveling home, I will commute now because I cannot walk since the library is far from my home. And that is the end of my flowchart for a student going to the library to study for his or her exam. So I've created the flowchart per slide. So manually, inserted different shape manually for each slide. So I saved each slide as JPEG and stitched it all up just to have an overview of the flowchart. So this is the overview of the flowchart. So it is more like clean process from top, so from start to the end. So yeah, that is all for my presentation. So thank you for listening. My name is Alfred Fiestada and have a great day ahead.